Do-Rag Diaries, and I've come to you with some breaking news. Yoanne Wissa could be on his way to Spurs. As per Santi JFM, Tottenham have opened up talks for Yoanne Wissa. Now. Oi, this is a player of top quality. Someone that we should have been looking at the start of the window. But let just tell you a bit more about the player. Obviously, for those that don't know, deployed off the left-hand side or the middle, plays for Brentford. Has been there for about 4 seasons now and steadily progressed over the years there. He started off very early, just scoring a few goals, had about 7, 8, or 9 goal contributions in his first few seasons, but then really ramped it up since Tony left, with last year scoring 12 goals and this season already on 11. He pretty much, with Mbeumo, carries that team on his back. But this would be a class player. Now, I think the biggest problem here is taken 29 days to get to this point. Why has it taken so long, Spurs? I'll tell you why. Because this is an opportunity. Spurs only found out about this deal because Nottingham Forest was like, do you know what? Cunha, I want you. And they said, nah. And Mbeumo, I want you. They said, nah. Wissa, what about you? And we're seeing how things play out. When you start inquiring around, you start to feel out teams and start to realize, oh, they could actually be willing to sell this player for the right price. Now, one thing I will say, he is against Spurs' policy. If you look at age range of players, I've been one to say we need experience. And this is definitely that. At 28 years of age, he's been playing plenty years of Premier League football, proven quality at that. And do you know what? If you look at his non-penalty goals, the ratio, 0.68 per game. This is a guy that is effective all around the pitch. One thing I will say is he's really good at those shadow runs. Those runs you see James Maddison do, Yoanne Wissa thrives off it. And Mbeumo tends to find him with those short passes on the edge of the box, cutbacks, and first time finishes. He is known for that. Now, the price hasn't really been spoken about. I would guess that this would be in and around 35 to 40 million pounds, just because his age and the fact that it is January. Brentford are going to command a bit more than usual, but at 28 years of age, you probably can't start to charge the 50 plus millions without being a world-class player or so on. So it's definitely a player that I am happy with, a player that will improve Spurs' first team lineup instantly, as he gives us an option off the left, in the center. He can also play off the right if needed, but definitely better off the other two sides where he's been deployed the majority of his career. Since Tony has left, he's played down the middle a lot more. But again, like I said, he can play in... Oh, bloody hell, what happened there? He can play in that left wing role. So class player, and Spurs are making moves. Spurs are apparently making moves. Onwards from Yoanne Wissa, I've been hearing now. This is one that I'm probably not so confident of happening. I say confident is probably the wrong word because I don't think I'm confident of any signings coming in. But I'd say this is one that I wouldn't take too much out of. Paul O'Keefe has shut it down instantly. But Matisse Tell, obviously we know Chelsea were in for him early in the window, trying to gauge whether he wanted to leave Bayern or whether Bayern were willing to sell or loan out. It's now been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that he wants to leave Bayern Munich and he's starting to assess his options elsewhere. Tottenham are currently in talks with him, but Chelsea are also in talks. Manchester United are in talks, and Paul O'Keefe has confirmed that his preference is Manchester United. Now, we all know money talks, and in these conversations, Tottenham don't spend money. We don't spend money. So I feel like this deal, when Tottenham are going to be forced to compete with other teams, try to offer more money than other teams, we're probably going to pull ourselves out of this one and focus on other players. But I guess the biggest problem with all of this is that these players have been available all window. Yoanne Wissa probably could have tested Brentford's resolve early in the window, but we didn't want to. And just come out and said nothing is imminent. He said I'd be disingenuous if I said something was imminent. That's how bad it is. But they're exploring opportunities. They're trying to make something happen. We need Yoanne Wissa. Make this happen, Spurs. This could actually bring Spurs fans a smile in their face. We saw today Kulusevski come out and pretty much allude to the fact that that bowling ball, Daniel Levy, isn't helping the squad. And there's only so much that this squad can do with 11 first-team players available, playing 3 games a week, competing in 4 competitions. There is only so much they can do. Kulu spoke like a proper captain, called it out for what it is, and he also backed the manager. He backed the manager. The people, everyone's been trying to cook me for backing the manager, but he come out and said he believes in him. He sees the vision. He loves the way that he plays football, and ultimately that's what he wants. So Spurs need improvements. We need reinforcements, and Yoanne Wissa would definitely be that, a player that can come straight into that first team lineup. So look, definitely keep an eye out for this one over the next few days. If you haven't already, like the damn video, show some love. We just hit 1K, and as you can see up in the corner, we're on the road to 2K. You know what I mean? So show some love, help me get to 2K. And look, if you're trying to stay up to date with all Spurs transfers, tap the post notification bell. You know what I mean? And also follow me on the socials. Follow me on the socials, because I also do some TikToks and some, X, Twitter, wherever it is. I'm active on there. So make sure you follow me on the socials. Make sure you stay up to date by tapping the post notification bell. And there's going to be more on this. There's definitely going to be more on this. So keep an eye out for this. Do-Rag Diaries breaking news. We're out.